Isn't God true to his word?
Wow.
We are living in a miracle. Raindrops keep falling on my head in the Galilee.
Wow. It's not only raining in the Galilee. The sons of the foreigners shall build up your walls.
Well, that's actually happening here.
Yeah, and their king shall minister to you. For in my wrath I struck you, but in my favor I have had mercy on you. Therefore your gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day or night, that man may bring to you the wealth of the nations.
Isn't God true to his word?
Wow.
We are living in a miracle.
We were anxious last week. We're happy this week. We needed $50,000 for a deadline, and it came Friday at 8:30 p.m.
Right.
Israel
God always
time.
does this.
Wow. And we'd love to tell you more about how it came in, but it came anonymously, but it was, all I can say is it's really miraculous, and I think it increases faith.
Yes, it gives me so much peace to see how God continually does this as we go now to complete the rest of the payments in the next 20 days.
Still have about 148,000 to go, and
Yes, 148.
and 50,000 in just about 3.5 weeks, another payment.
Right.
So if you're out there and you say, hey, I want to help bring some of the wealth of the nations in. I want to help rebuild the walls. And you're listening. You want to be one of those champions. Oh, God bless you. We really need you all, so that we might do more than just fundraising, which is an important part of helping to bring the wealth of the nations in, so we can rebuild those walls. But what happened this week? What else did we do?
So much has gone on this week. It's really a week of miracles. I mean, I know my heart was so warmed as we saw new immigrants who just made their aliyah from Brazil, France, U.S., of course, the B'nai Manasseh.
India.
From India, North India, city of Manipur. And, some of those people were tattered clothing. To be able to reach out and give them a warm hospitality, just as the Bible says, I mean, it was just a blessing.
And didn't you also work with the new Olim that came in from South Africa this week?
Absolutely.
And Holocaust survivors?
Yes.
The DJIers, because education, we're here to learn and serve.
That's right.
And we had the discipleship journey. It's coming to the end for 2 months course that these people are on. And they also met with Holocaust survivors?
Yeah, well, they just wanted to make them happy. I mean, these people have been through a lot. To be able to sing to them, to bless them. I mean, they actually said, we are so touched. Why would you guys come all the way across the ocean to care for us? We're just older people, but they're not just older people. They are the living history of this land.
One of the highlights of my week, though, and also had the ability to create some stress, is 25 leaders from the Jewish Agency came up and they wanted to learn about Christianity.
Right.
And we created a forum where no one's imposing what they believe, but what's the history of Christianity? What is this phenomenon that they believe are evangelical Christians, we're calling them biblical Zionists, that are showing up in Israel to love, to serve, to bless, not impose what they believe on anybody?
Do you know they wouldn't know this automatically? They don't learn in the schools what is the difference between maybe a Catholic or this or that, a Protestant or an evangelical. And when they see you, they don't really know what you and all these people are about that are coming and blessing and building those walls and helping plant and helping and blessing. They don't know why.
So to be able to serve, not only educating the Gentiles, but even helping Israelis understand this crazy phenomenon that hasn't been seen, that we're all able to live in and through.
This education that God's given us into our hands to provide, really it's tearing down paradigms. It's shifting what people are sometimes held back in stigmas, and they don't understand the true love that is here. But now they're able to experience it.
And I also just really enjoyed this week. The greatest classroom in the world is Israel.
Yes.
So to be able to take people that are here for 2 months as part of the discipleship journey in Israel, and to be able to take them to spend time at what would be termed holy sites or places of interest, especially to Christians, and spend a long time there. Meet the people in the land and go to places that nobody else goes to.
We invite you to join us as we rejoice in the national holiday called Tu B'Shvat. And that is where the nation plants what was once a desolation, fulfilling Isaiah chapter 35, verse 1, and making this land blossom. Plant a tree with us. And if you can't come and plant a tree with us, well, you can pay $100 and we will plant a tree for you.
God bless you from the Galilee.